Dearest souls, we would like to address the highest self of every single one of you, the one who knows us from where we are coming from, because the highest self is part of the same central source that we come from. And dear human, you see yourself as separate, and yet the most important aspect you have is also what makes us family. We are more similar than you give yourself credit for. You have experienced being human in many lifetimes. All of you have been both genders, and somewhere deep down inside, there is a part that can feel it, although society is not allowed for this feeling to be advocated. For a long period, you have worked in an energy that stagnated everything you did. You moved energies, but they did not respond. You spoke your truth and were killed for doing so. Coming through the ages is who you are. Many of you are old souls trying to figure it all out. Why am I here? What is my relationship to the source? What is our relationship to you? Our perception? To comprehend this, we ask that you forget who you are in the mirror. That is not what we see. That's not what God Creator sees. The peace of God that is inside you is part of everything. The human experience that you are is separated from this only temporarily, but not in this moment. We want you to feel your magnificence, that which you are. We want you to feel the sacredness that you are. Amongst other things, it is important that you understand the greatness of your divinity in turn, lending an understanding of how small your fears and anxieties are compared to what is and all that you've been through going forward. We know that your intellect cannot possibly understand and see all the lifetimes, but you can feel it emotionally sometimes when you are alone. Many other galactic civilizations do not experience the wide range of low self-worth that so many of your kind have existed through in the last 11,000 years. The energy has beaten you down so many times that you feel that you are ready to hang your hat up. This is how so many of you feel at this moment in time. This is only a reflection of your past. If you were to embody a reflection of your future, you would be queuing up in line to get back to Gaia in the fastest time possible. You are traveling through a very brilliant and energetic area of space at this time. Your perceptions still are in need of updating, and you can't know what you don't know yet, dear ones. We do not blame humanity for anything that you have been through or for what it has done with God Creator and the box you have put that unimaginable energy into. Your consciousness as a human race has decided where it would go. We cannot be in judgment of free choice and where it has gone. Where it is headed now, the beloved family, is something to behold. Humans view everything by only what it has experienced. Therefore, God Creator is far beyond anything you have ever experienced. As your experience so far is of separations and detachment, karma and unfinished business, you carry around with you the bruises of the past, both in this life and previous lifetimes. It is now time to establish again all of your models of divinity as you now travel into the marvelous era of light. As you shed thousands of years of limitations, deceptions had you thinking based upon a human paradigm only. Everything you have, which is the highest of the high, is only as high as you can think a human can go. You have yet to truly see and feel source energy within your physical vessel. To understand source is to comprehend love. Do you feel you know the real experience of this? Or is this still within the confines of another human-made container? Have you itemized it, categorized it, and boxed it yet? Can you take love and apply a physics to it? No, you can't yet, but you're getting closer. It's the same with God Creator. It's the same with the seed of creation within you. You want to suspend a moment in time right now where you become expanded and larger than you are. Everything you've been told about God in your life is only a small portion of who you really are. You look at who God is to the earth, and it's still in a box, and you still wonder how long humanity can sequester the divine box of Creator Source. You report to one of these boxes, and they tell you all kinds of things and rules. And you leave the box and you say, well, that was interesting. I'll never amount to being God. I am less. I know my place, so I shall create yet another box for myself also. Constructs in your world told you you were born less. All of these things are so much human thinking. An evolved idea is starting to occur to the earth about divine things. You're going to start seeing it in the young people because they're going to start to refuse to report to the box, no matter what the culture or the religion is. In the feeling of this teaching, don't use your intellect to understand this message, as your heart will deliver its full meaning. When you have stopped allowing your left brain to control what all of this means, just be with us. Call on us. The feeling is the teaching, because as you feel God inside and you know you are so expanded and who you really are on this planet and what your soul has been through, you are becoming like the masters and shining your light to all those around you. Your reality is different now than it was even a few years ago, and changing exponentially. We look at the fast track you are on with amazement. In this energy, you are going to receive so much more truth about your world and each other. The domino effect truly has begun. We want to impress upon you the expanding soul that you are, that your life is so much more expansive with this current life. This life now becoming the payoff of all lives. This is the life you have finally been waiting for, when you at last begin to incorporate all the wisdom of the previous lives and begin to manifest these talents into divinity and wisdom for Gaia and humanity. We know who you are. We know your name in light. We know why you came here, Starseeds and light workers. There is a love for you. It is beyond measure or anything you have on your planet at this time. It is time to wake up, and you're doing it in vast numbers. You wouldn't be reading this post otherwise, and we see and know all that you read are messages of light and hear our words. Often we are with you when you receive our messages. You are not alone. We see and know you all, dear family. What you are seeking is in here. In you. You are larger than you think. It's very profound, dear ones. Begin allowing this feeling in you and the emotion to expand and blossom inside of your heart. You have now finally reached that point, dear family. This is the payoff. You got past the marker that said if you didn't cause an extinction event in your world, that you would enter into the age of unimaginable light, in contrast to where you have been. 2012 was one of those great markers, and now here you sit. Some of you are beginning to understand the illusion you have all survived in. Those of you who have worked in a new energy field understand the Akash. Time does not affect the Akashic record, which designates not only where you have been, but the record of lives you are yet to have. We sit here on the other side of your veil reality and see deep into your future Akash. You would feel excitement, relief, accomplishment, and calm about where you are headed, and where you are going is beyond your wildest dreams, for you cannot know what you cannot know. You will become of age just as the Pleiadians did, and join us all in one family, finally united. If you could see your future lives, you would see the things that you have always asked for in all the lifetimes you ever embodied. That's the potential of the old soul. We see all of that. Everything you're going through right now is so small compared to that. This planet is headed for places you cannot even comprehend. You are headed to the place Gaia always wanted you to have, a divine maturity. This energy is now knocking at your door. Are you truly ready for it? So mature is the energy already becoming, dear Lightworker, that if there was another world war, no one would turn up for it. Those dark creators have led your world, even now flail in desperation to control and turn up the volume of fear of impending doom. Little effect is it having on light workers, and for the first time their fear is now waking up more souls than allowing it to control them. Not since Atlantis and Lemuria did these paradigms exist, dear souls, where you transmuted fear into awakening and truth. You are alchemizing dark into light in a way not seen on Gaia for a long time. Can you not see the majesty that you are starting to create? You are all transmuting fear to love, judgment to compassion. We know you, we see your light. We are often with you all, gently working behind the scenes of the fabric of your reality. There is a great plan and you are part of it. It's filled with benevolence, love, purpose, joy, and every other ingredient you wanted, which are all in the pot baking right now. You are just beginning to smell its sweet aroma wafting above the fear and other illusions playing out for the final time. Yes, you are building a new planet. Can you feel it intuitively? We want you to feel your next life. It's coming. So many refuse to see the wonder of returning back to Gaia, and many of you will, upon crossing over, become very forthcoming about returning here when you see the whole of the plan from the other side, because upon return you'll be building a future that no one ever imagined. Your scholars will have to rewrite the books and tear out the pages of their manuals as they have become so outdated. These works will include those they call scientists, anthropologists, and sociologists. Already this is beginning with the new souls coming in doing the work from the ground up. Those reading this channel who are invested in the dark side are going to be so critical of the message you are receiving through us. They will condemn the feeling this channel invokes in you, and in this try to sway you from what passion it gives you in undermining the validity of it. Your heart will know better. They see your light in their nightmares as all their plans of darkness crumble. Light will win each time now, and in an effort they will try to create more darkness. But to their horror, it will be transmuted into light each time. You're the forerunners of an ascended planet. In the future, we will come back and ask you how you like it as you see another planet living a reality beyond all that you know currently. You are the ones who carry the seeds. Starseeds, you're bigger than you think, so much bigger. We are you, and you are part of all creation. The dark are running scared, and they fear you. Oh, how they fear your light. You now hold all the cards, and you are playing your ace in this very hand. There will be speed bumps along the way, but your destination is scheduled, and you are as good as already there. Know this in your heart. We are the Arcturians. We are your family. You are loved beyond measure.